Orlando Bloom originally auditioned for Faramir. So in the second and third, because they must have been casting them all around the same time. At once, yeah. So he's actually the one. So Legolas, Orlando Bloom, was 20. He was so him and Elijah Wood were they're both the youngest amongst the Fellowship. He wanted to be Faramir, but he was cast as Legolas.
Upgrade.
He was He was 2 days out of drama school when he found out that he had the role.
Crazy.
He'd had one acting role before. He was a rent boy in a 1997 British drama. Technically, he's credited with Black Hawk Down before this because it came out earlier that year. But he'd obviously filmed this. First.
Okay, he doesn't. To be fair, well, actually, not to be fair. To be slightly harsh, he doesn't do a huge amount of acting in this film.
Yeah. So I'll start by saying I like you. Legolas is my favorite character. I had a giant Legolas poster in my room. My brother and we used to play the video games of the second and third, and we always fought over who got to be Legolas. Yeah. He was the coolest. Yeah. But I will say I'm giving him a meh.
I think, fair. I can get on board with that.
I think the character's great, but you can really, because the thing is, he does actually have a couple of serious lines. And he's kind of overdoing it, and he hasn't got the acting chops for it. So I do find he's the sort of person you're like, it's fine. It's not. Yeah. I don't hate it, but I think especially because knowing that I liked him so much as a kid because he was cool. Yeah. Now being like, no, he's definitely the weaker link in terms of acting chops.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
But it worked out fine for him. He obviously got cast in Pirates of the Caribbean on the back, probably of the Fellowship. Yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean came out in 2003 between Two Towers and Return of the King. Arguably then in 2003, he's got to be one of the top 3 biggest movie stars in the world at that point. Yeah, yeah. And he definitely is better. I'd say he's definitely better in Pirates of the Caribbean as he is in The Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah, for sure.
And I will... It's a hard role because he has to be... The things he say are kind of ridiculous. Because he's got to be this sort of elfish, saintly creature... and stuff. I think he's better in the Two Towers because most of his lines are just the banter with Gimli, and that's really funny. Yeah, yeah. And you get more from him in the second one. Yes. He's a bit more involved. He's like there for Aragorn when he has a bit of wobble. Whereas in the first one, he's very serious. He's a little other than the character traits of being able to walk on snow and stuff. He is a little bit one-dimensional. Yeah, and he's there. I think he is there to give the more serious thing. He has to say things like, "You do not know who this is. This is Aragorn, son of blah blah blah." Yeah, yeah. Or I can't. I just have this image of him doing a serious face, looking off in the distance, and he has to say stuff like that, which is just hard for anyone. I think he's because you got to think about who the other elves, because the elves have a very particular vibe, and the other people playing elves are Hugo Weaving and Cate Blanchett, who are some of the greatest actors of their generation. Yeah. And even them, sometimes it can seem a bit silly because they're such serious characters. But obviously, they're just the next caliber, so they pull it off. So, yeah, Legolas, we agree. As rewatching it, not the best, but still cool. Love the bows and arrows. 100%. And absolutely, he's an integral part of the story, the movies. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening to this bonus content. Don't forget to listen to the full episode and subscribe to us wherever you can. And make sure to follow us for new episodes on the last Thursday of every month.